All right. Let's start diving into this. We got all that working. All right, crazy day today in the market. Let's clear all of this off. Wow. Wow. What a wick. Holy smokes. Let's bring it back real quick. Let's go into the 1 hour. Let's break down what in the world happened here. Absolute astonishing. Your stochastic just did everyone dirty. Crazy. Duality C, hello there, welcome in. Pepe, what is up? How you doing, Henry? How are you all? Hopefully you all are having a fantastic evening. Hopefully you didn't do what I did. I got caught off guard with these moves today. Really threw me off. So, man, whoever stayed bullish while seeing the breakdown, congratulations. You handsomely got rewarded for it. Because holy smokes. I got 2 bad trades on the day and I just gave up. I literally just gave up. I was like, nope, I'm done trading for today. Holy. That's usually what I do. If I get 2 failed trades at a time, I walk away and I say, hey, I'll try again later. And that's what had to happen today. Today was weird. We hit a low on Bitcoin. We hit a mildly higher low, and then we just went up all day. All freaking day. This high stochastic, it does have me a little worried, but now I'm just thinking more chop. This is another sign that there is probably some form of supply shock happening on Bitcoin, and so it's just really hard for it to pull back. It's really hard. What's up, Jake of all trades? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I got a small list for you guys today. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Doge, Flog, FET, Ton, and Aave. So if you guys did not hear your token listed in there, go ahead and request it. I will get to it in the order that it comes in based off the rules of stream. Okay? Also, remember, we have new rules when it comes to the amount of requests you guys can do. If you are a non-member, 2 requests. That's it. 2. That's it. Every other request after that, it is a $5 dono to get me to read it. If you are a member, 3 requests is the limit. Same rule applies. $5 dono. We end up getting more. So, yeah, this is a way to keep the traffic down because I don't want to do 6-hour streams. I really don't want to do 6-hour streams. Some early Satoshi wallet sold $9 billion worth of Bitcoin today. That is insane. They sold $9 billion and we still went up? That's insane. What's up, G&H? Mudang, got you covered. So we're going to be... So far the requests I have are Pepe, because Pepe always walks in and says Pepe, and Mudang. Okay? Mudang, got you covered. I got you covered. I got them written down. Okay? Don't need to freak out. I got them. I did not miss BTC. No, I'm bullshitting around right now. That's why you didn't miss it. I am bullshitting around, waiting just for you, Rich. Waiting for you. That's all I'm doing. Alright, so let's get rid of all these drawings again. Let's just break this thing down, because holy moly. On the daily, that was one hell of a wick. One hell of a wick to the downside. Got bought right back up. Absolute insane time in the market. So we have the tightest of ranges here that surprisingly has been holding strong. We only had 1 day where we closed below it. Just 1 day. Closed below it, we popped back up above it, and we've stayed above it non-stop in this extremely tight little range. I mean, wow. The sellers keep trying and they keep on failing. Astonishing, really. We have fully reset our stochastic RSI. We are no longer in overbought territory. Heck, we are almost neutral. That's how much selling pressure was coming in. That's impressive. Impressive on the bulls to keep this price afloat. Currently, we do have this downtrending line here that we need to break out of. This could take a while. Could take us all the way out until the end of July. So the end, basically till Friday next week. Till we get some resolution, or Thursday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, one of those days, Wednesday or Thursday, we get some resolution to this thing, whether we go up or down. As of right now, it looks like a descending triangle. The only problem with this market lately is descending triangles have been weirdly bullish. I don't understand. Also, this wick low creates a very interesting looking bull flag situation right here. So the argument of a bull flag is here. If we get a third touch to the downside, then I can get all aboard the bull flag idea. So nice little falling wedge looking thing is here. Let's check out the 4-hour time frame. Now your 4-hour, it was not oversold. It just popped on up. And now we're back into the neutral territory. We're in between both the 50 and the 200 simple moving averages. No big deal. We are no longer overbought. We are no longer overbought. That is true. Now, if we do happen to see a breakout, we have a measured move based off of the rising or falling wedge. It would look something like this, getting us to 124,000. But also with this deeper low, it ends up bringing us to a different fib retracement level. So right this moment, if we just get a common retrace, we could get back up into the top of the range here, 119,987, and that would be a confirmed breakout. If we held support once again, well, then we'd be looking for a possible move up to 128,458. So kind of interesting times in the market. Love to see it. We have the possibility of a 6 to a 9% move to the upside. I kind of like that, provided we keep doing this. As long as we don't dump all the way down, as long as you don't get a deeper buying opportunity down lower, then we're doing just fine. Noted the buying opportunities down below us. We're going to be looking at this little pocket right here, where you could find an amazing buying opportunity anywhere between 112 and 110,000. So nice to see that out of Bitcoin. Let's check out the liquidation heat map. Let's see what happened on the day. On the 24-hour time frame, oh my, the shorts got toasted. Shorts getting wrecked, always a good thing to see. $358 million, that's on a 24-hour time frame. These leverage traders got insane today. Let's see what it was on the bottom side. Bottom side, 295 million. This was a very simple case of there was more liquidity to the upside than the downside. Wow. But they did take out some longs. They took out $358 million in longs as well. Sheesh. As of right now, they could be aiming at this 118, 337 because there is a little pocket of liquidity up there. Let's check the weekly. Let's check out the weekly. All of your liquidities to the upside on the weekly. That's too bad for them. 416 million? 120,606? Wow. Who knows? Maybe they start charging up there because they just want the liquidity. Who knows? That's a lot. We're seeing these numbers week by week go up and up. 345 million sitting at $119,899. Wow. Okay. All right. So yeah, Bitcoin looks like tons of liquidity to the upside. We'll see if the bulls can go up there and take it. If they do take it, guess what? You got the weekend Degens that are going to have rocket fuel for all of their memes. So this could get really fun. Anyways, going into Ethereum next. Oh, sorry, hold on. Not Ethereum next. We got to check out Bitcoin to the euro. So Bitcoin to the euro on the 4-hour, you see that deep wick, but then we still ended up down here. So we did get that buying opportunity in between 98.9 and 96.5. Got the buying opportunity. Now it looks like we're catching some solid bids. Looking pretty decent. Checking out the daily here. Daily reset fully. And man, oh man, not only one amazing wick, two amazing wicks. Just buying pressure coming in hot. Now, the bull flag idea does not look nearly as good over here on the euro side of things, but you can still kind of see it. You can still kind of see the flagging idea, where if you do this right hither, right there. So still kind of a flag idea. You'd see this thing try and push its way up. to the euro. All-time high is sitting at 105,965 euros. Still, Bitcoin has not seen all-time highs against the euro or any other fiat currency that happens to be stronger than the dollar. So, yeah, that's quite interesting. All right, let's go into Ethereum and see what it's doing. Wow. We were looking for Ethereum to cool off a bit, and the market makers said, nah, we good, brother. We're going to keep on pushing. That is wild. Wild strength coming out of Ethereum. Your stochastic is no longer flatlining at the top. You're still overbought, and they're just buying. Crazy. Checking out the 4 hour. Your 4 hour could push you straight up. Wow. How very interesting. How very interesting. If I were to bet on Ethereum, because it did break out, all you got to do at this moment, stay above 3,497. You could find yourself at 4,102. And noted, the 1272 is looking pretty good after that at 4,885. Insane times. And then if it goes to the 1618, you're looking at 5,846. Noted, the 1272, I believe, would be all-time highs. I believe. Nope, it would not. It would be close. Oh, it would be. So yeah, that 1272 would be all-time highs. Right now, solid argument for Ethereum to try and get to all-time highs. XRP is trash. That's not a lie, but we're going to check it out anyways because some people like it. I still can't figure out why they like it, but they like it. All right. Anyways, the trade I'm in FWOG. That's what I'm in right now. I'm just looking for a nice little 10% scamper to the upside and then get on out of there. But anyways, we have XRP next. Yeah, surprising how bullish Ethereum looks. Surprising how bullish it looks. But this thing could rally into the night. It could do it. I'd be like 9%. That's absolutely wild. There's a possibility of 9% upside. Let's see what the whales do with the low liquidity of the weekend. Wow. All right, XRP is next. XRP. You know, Bitcoin pushed up a lot. Ethereum pushed up a lot. Let's compare the dailies here. Let's see what the XRP army had to offer. Let's go ahead, clear the chart real quick just so we can see those wicks. They're holding well. They're holding well. Just doesn't seem like it's quite as strong as Bitcoin's holding. Oh, you do have a level over here. Go figure. Let's pull these drawings back in. Let's see what we got. So noted, you did reset your stochastic fully. So that's good. Bitcoin Cash looking good for DCH. DCH. Dollar cost holding? What's DCH? Is H close to 8? No, it's not. What's DCH? Oh, should I diamond hand it? I don't believe in diamond handing anything, honestly. Outside of Bitcoin, I don't think diamond handing is the way to go in this market. But you do you, brother. You do you. Now, going into our 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame. What we really need to see XRP do is get above 322. Get back above it. That would be great. However, you did have this downtrend here. You are broken out of. You confirmed your lows at $3. So that is great. We can get rid of this, and you are broken out of the downtrend. So we can get rid of all that and focus on a 618 golden retrace from this high right here. So from here to here, we could see XRP come up to $3.32. So we have a possibility of a nice little 5.87% move to the upside for XRP. You're bad, no problem on money. I was a little confused on what that was. Like, looking good for DCH. What is DCH? But yeah, Bitcoin Cash, surprisingly, looking really bullish. So I do think Bitcoin's going to have some extravagant moves next week. You messed up my XRP joke, damn it. Yeah, I did. Roasted it over an open fire. It's just done, though. Checking out the 1 hour time frame. 1 1 hour doesn't look bad. Relative strength just got back into the bullish control zone. You are above the 50 simple. And this move up to the 618 probably would look like a bearish backtest on the 200 simple moving average. So not bad. We got to see what it does when it interacts with this downtrending trend line. So once we interact with that, we'll have a better idea of where this thing can go. Are you going to get better buying opportunities, or was this it? Because if this was it, XRP's next leg up, you would be looking for $4.11. Porky feeling spicy. I'm always spicy. What are you talking about? I had my wife home with the kids most of the day. I got a little cat nap in. I got to watch Happy Gilmore too. You know what? Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Let's next up look at Solana. Now, Solana is broken out. This is positive. We flattened out completely. We held the level at 179.93. I would prefer if it came back down, touched it as support. But right now, solid argument. Anywhere between 194.82 and going up as high as 225. Solid argument. I would just love for this 1 hour stochastic to reset. Keep that energy. I'm keeping it for the duration of the stream, hopefully. As long as we don't go too late. I'm doing good. Going into the daily. Going into the daily here. Solid candle. Solid green candle. It's a little thick, but some are going to say it's a bullish hammer because Twitter goes crazy. What's up, Peter? How you doing? Is trading your full-time job? Not technically, no. I am a personal trainer as my full-time job. I am a dad part-time, trading part-time. To be honest, I needed to drop a video today. I just didn't feel like it. But I was going to explain my trading strategy to everybody based off actually being busy. Because I've been busy the past couple weeks, but trades have still been going pretty decent. And it's just from trading on the 1 hour time frame. I was going to do a video back testing my strategy. Let me know if you guys would actually watch that. That was partially why I didn't film it, and I decided to just hang out and rest all day, because I do have my kids tomorrow. What's up, Porky? Good to be here with y'all. Good to have you here. Diaz, how you doing today? Welcome in. Alright, so yeah, let me know if that's a video you guys would like to actually sit through and watch, because frankly, if you guys wouldn't want to sit through and watch it, I don't want to take the time to make it. Plain and simple. No views, no problem me not making it. Yes, and in detail. Alright. Rich wants it. We'll see if anybody else does. Nobody else wants it? Meh, no point. Could see a 21% move to the upside out of Solana. Resetting the stochastic on the daily, great. Not overbought, but also you're not in neutral territory. Wish you were in neutral territory, but you're not. This is also why I would hope for a little back test of this 179 as support. That would be great. Good evening, Tinos. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. But the break of the downtrend, this is a good sign. Confirmation of your lows, way better sign. So hopefully this is ready to go in the morning, and I can actually trade it. Hopefully. But let's go ahead and check out our next one. We got Dogecoin. Whoa. USDT. All right. Dogecoin out here. Why is that not the chart I usually use? Here we go. Dogecoin. So, we are officially broken out of this little downtrend. This pullback, no need in paying attention to it. So, it's starting to look like the buying opportunity for Doge is fading away. Fading away. As long as you can stay above that 212 level, this thing could rally pretty strong. Working its way up to the 618 golden retrace here. Sitting at 34,839. So, yeah, hopefully you guys took advantage of your buying opportunity. Confirming the level would be the greatest thing that you could ever ask for. At this moment in time, I would look to hold this level right here. We can stay above 22,459. That would make me extremely happy. But the market's not here to make me happy. It is here to steal my money. So I always got to wait for the confirmation. Bullish hammer on the daily as well. That's a big deal. Usually, in situations like this, we just go long and look back when it hits our target. Let's see if we have some confluence here on where this little puppy could go. Little bit of confluence. It would be taking profits early, in my opinion, but you could see a 39% pop to the upside here for Dogecoin. Maybe, just maybe, you get that full 47%, getting you to that 618 golden retrace. So that's what we're seeing out of Dogecoin. It looks bullish. That downtrend not holding it down right now. And also, we just had the final Friday of the month just take place. All those future contracts expired. We don't have to worry about those anymore either. So we got some runway, room to run to the upside. Let's go ahead and check out the trade that I'm currently in. I am trading Flog here, but Flog on the daily looks spectacular. You're still looking for this thing to come up to 0.9100, possibly even touching resistance at 0.9592. Do I care about that? Not at all, because it's not my trading strategy. What I care about is this right here. We had a beautiful downtrend on the 1 hour. We broke out of it. I'm looking for that 618 golden retrace. And honestly, it's the weekend. I don't know that we're going to get a back test at this 4711 until we go up and touch that 618. I don't know if it'll happen. As of right now, I could raise my stop loss a little bit, but I don't want to. Either way, if we stay above 0.4861, which was once acting as a resistance, turn it into support, I will be extremely happy and ecstatic, because then it's just giving me more validation that it's going to go up that 10% I'm looking for. For those of you wondering, here's the trade. Currently, we are positive 24%. So it's in there. We're here. We're doing it. This is the trade. For all of you who are like, he's full of crap. No, it's just I wasn't live when I took the trade. Chill out. Wild. All right, we'll check out some wild for you. Wild. All right. Anyways, moving on from Flog, another one that looked great. Tried to get into a long this morning in it, and it stopped me out. So that was unfortunate. But I'm hoping that it comes back down to my alert here. Either way, my stop loss was right at this wick low over here. This second low, wicked out. I was like, oh, well, we got screwed on that one. Either way, we are now broken out. We are looking for this 11% move to the upside because we broke out of a downtrend. 618 golden retraces are a thing. All the price needs to do is stay above 703. So all it's got to do. You got a beautiful 11% move to the upside. There you go. So this one could be an active trade setup, which let me jump over to Pumpkin and see if I can trade this. What in the world just happened? Are we serious? I logged out while I'm live? The heck is that? Hold on. Hold on. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. Oh boy. Submit. I'm getting a code? Stupid. Why would it do this while I'm live? That's obscene. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What do you mean join? It's mine. So dumb. Oh my goodness. I really can't believe it kicked me like that. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, let's pull this back over here. Jiminy Christmas. Hate it when weird things like that happen. I really do hate that. Alright, so we're looking at FET. Let's see if we can do it over here. Beautiful. Little 5Xer. Why not? We're going to do that. Isolate it. We're going long on the 5X. We're buying long. We're doing this one live. Doing it live. What's up, Jim? I also asked my permission before I enter my own house. That's wild. What? What did I miss out? Put 30 on Kava and added $10 a week for the long. Nice, Mo Money. It's going to be nice when that thing finally breaks out, if I'm being honest. It's going to be really nice. Tina? Tina? Host? Oh, Oh, this thing's now saying when I go long. Oh, that's great. What a nice and helpful update. All right, anyway, stop loss. We're going to go. I'm going to bring this down here. So stop loss is going to be at 702. 702. And then profit taking, we are going to go with 817. 817. Better not stop at $5. I mean, it would be nice if it didn't stop at $5, but you know, people gonna take profits. People gonna take profits. Yeah, we should call Tina. Be like, hey, what is this? What are we doing here? Anyways, we are in a nice little long when it comes to the FET trade. We are officially in a trade, and it's this one right here. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing out of this one, and we'll see if it plays out. But you know, I got a good feeling that it will, because we are maintaining an uptrend here, even though we dipped out of it just to pop back up. I think it'll be okay. I do think it'll be okay. Moving on from FET, we got Ton. So I looked at Ton yesterday, and oh man. I guess it moved? Jeez. Tina getting more training? I don't know. I need to ask her if she's willing to go live again with me. Need to see if she's willing to go live again. Yeah, so Ton Token just made the 618. I didn't know that it did that. Anyways, now we're looking for 396, but if we zoom on out, this thing could go way higher. Could go way higher. I'm going to be looking for this 72% move to the upside. $5.33. Eventually. Random? Where's Tina? What? Wait, what's random, Rich? Ton is not random. Ton is in the top tokens. Like, Ton's number 21. There's nothing random about it. It controls $8.3 billion, and we've just been ignoring it. Should not do that. Should not do that. Because this thing, it has hit a low. It has confirmed a low after the breakout. This little zone down here is great. I don't know, BTC was down. Yeah. Anyways, nice little 72% pop, but God, it's a shame I missed that trade. That's actually a shame. We can get rid of that, but hey, looking decent now. That 4 hour does need to come down though. We have been ignoring it though. We have been, and I thought about it the other day, and then all of a sudden I looked at the chart and I was like, this looks pretty. And here we are. That open interest slide was fun to watch. That was insane today. Because, you know, everything looked so gosh darn bearish. I guess the shorts started piling up enough to where market makers took notice. Shame that they took notice, because then they just started liquidating people. Wild. I had 2 really bad trades today. Kind of sad about it, but it is what it is. Flog pulling back as well. Oh, too bad on the trade there. Too bad on the trade there. Only up 12% now. Ugh. Looking dark. Looking bleak. Anyways. Last one I got for you is Aave. I was looking at Aave last night, and I really wanted to go long on it. I really did. And then I got scared out of it because of its wick low. Scared me out. And then it also broke this little uptrend, but here we are, riding off into the sunset, pushing up, looking for that $312. Looking for that. But yeah, I got scared out of this little bad boy. Oh well. Looks like I was not wrong. Cool. Alts weren't down enough. Actually dumping would have triggered Bitcoin payer tax. Interesting. Makes sense. Good old bitty market tax. If you're an alt, you will pay. Yeah, that's true. That is true. So yeah, anyways, this looks pretty solid. If we do clear this out, it kind of looks super bullish on Aave. I'm sure some of you are going to be like, what are you talking about? This does not look great. It actually does. Because you had this level over here was acting as a resistance, and then we created this weird little pocket right here, and we bounced off of it. So now this is a bullish backtest. that could continue to the upside after resetting your daily stochastic and dipping into the bearish control zone. Aave, out of most of the tokens, on the daily time frame, it looks the strongest. And Aave, realistically, if we were trying to trade this and swing it, we're looking for this thing to get up to 377 right now. So this looks really good. Looks really good. So on your daily, I mean, first off, you're looking for another 4.9%, but after that, a 26% move from where you're at currently, Aave looks really strong. Really, really strong. Bouncing off the 50 simple even. Sheesh. Anyways, that's what I got for you. That was all the alpha I had. Now let's go ahead and dive into your guys' requests, and hopefully we can get some trade setups out here for y'all. Let's check Pepe next. So Pepe here, I might need to clear this chart. Looks super bullish, confirming a low. Whoa, 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 whoa there, brother. So let's clear the chart. Let's get an idea of where this thing has a possibility of running. First off, so possibility of getting all the way up here, 2131. That is our target. So everything we trade based off of is bullish in that direction. On the daily here, we are confirming a level. This is absolutely amazing. So confirming a level, great. Now we're going to look for confluence on where Pepe's price can go. So here we are, right here. There you go. Now where's the confluence? It's pretty much at your previous highs. So I would be taking this bet and possibly looking at the 1272. Because it's a meme coin and it's a weekend, this is a possibility. You could see Pepe start running profusely. Almost looks as good as Aave. Almost, not quite. But you could see this thing rally up anywhere between 31 to a possible 47% upside on your next leg up. How I would personally trade this, I'd be focusing in on this 4 hour. Looks like we broke out of a downtrend already. No, we didn't. We're about to see if we can break out. If we can break out and test this level one more time, this is when I can start thinking about my trade setups. Start looking for things like this little 11% pop to the upside, and then focus on that 1618 afterwards. So this could be very nice trade setups if we come down for a back test. Looks pretty good. So 11 to 36% upside after the breakout, after the confirmation. Looks solid. I'd like to request ZRO and DJI MSM2 3-month preferred. Got it. ZRO and then DJI slash USM2. Got it. Hey Porky, great night. Andy on base and Wolf on AVAX. Thanks. Alright, King Rich, I got you covered. Got you covered. Andy and Wolf. Alright, we will check both of those out. Remember the rules, people. 2 requests per non-members, 3 requests per members, $5 dono afterwards. Anyways, so this is what I'm seeing out of Pepe, waiting for that breakout confirmation. In the morning, we could get that confirmation we're looking for, or they're just going to make it wait until, who knows, Monday. Can I check out Mog? Yes, I can. Crypto Cruise? Yes, I can. I got you covered. Got you covered. See how the trades are doing. FET going absolutely nowhere. Fills it in for you? Fills what in for me? Oh, you're talking about like copying my trade? Does it fill it in for me? Check out FWOG. FWOG down to a 9% profit. Sheesh. Terrible. Terrible. Anyways. Number 18 on the like. And extra requests with hitting the like? No, not at all. Nobody likes the stream anyways. Everybody hates it. They just want information and they leave. Don't even hit the like button. Shouldn't even go live anymore. All right. Let's go into ZRO. ZRO does not look bad right now. Does not look bad at the wow. If you weren't below the 50 simple moving average, I would say it looked good. But you are below it. So it looks terrible. There's one positive though. You made a higher high. That's good. That's really good. We're going to keep this thing close here. Actually, I know Jim likes the weekly. We're going to look at it on the weekly first. Jim likes the weekly. Alright, we got a level here. We're confirming. Sweet. Well, alongside an obscure market cycle chart, interesting. I came just to hit the like and not request. DPG604, you are a legend. Thank you. I appreciate the absolute hell out of you. Thank you. Alright, we got this level right here as well. You are range bound. Hate to tell you. You're range bound. You're stuck. You're in a cage. I do like the breakout of the downtrend and the confirmation of the level, though. That looks great. It really does look great. Downtrend, you broke out, confirmed the level. This took a long time to play out. He is a real one. He is a real one. But now we got to focus on where this thing could possibly rally to over the course of time. We could be looking at $5.23. Interesting. We do have a level before that because of this right here. So that's neat. And of course, we're going to go from high to low and see where the we got confluence. We got the confluence. Beauty. So I can realistically see this thing get a 50% retrace, 131% upside based off your weekly time frame. It hit the 50% here and pulled back. Sheesh. Let's go into our daily now. Go into our daily. Now on the daily, this thing kind of faked out everybody, didn't it? But you are making a higher low. Reason why I say it faked out everybody is because everybody and their sister probably was like, oh, we have a trend. Great. You broke down from it. However, higher low dictates you just take this and move it over there. No big deal. So either way, uptrending. Looking good. TA on AVAAI. Alright. AVAAI. We will check that out for you, Mo Money. Number 1 of the chat. Vet CRO Gala. Alright, Henry. I got you on your 3 requests. I got you. Vet CRO and Gala. Got you covered there, brother man. Got you covered. Good morning, the last C1. How are you doing today? Welcome in over on Twitch. Hopefully you're having a great time. It's morning for you. Wow, where are you? Whereabouts are you from? Interesting level of support on your 4-hour. Very interesting level right there. So as long as we can stay above 188.7 at the moment, we're looking pretty darn good for some upside potential. And we would then be looking at this, and we're broken out. Sweet. Netherlands, 607 on a Saturday. Sheesh. Let's look at long-term upside targets. XRP using fib extensions. Okay, then. We'll do that. XRP long term. We will check it out. We'll check it out. So, in the meantime, in between time for ZRO, I would guess next day or two, possibly getting back up to 210 from where you're at right now. That would look like a 12% little pop to the upside. So yeah, hopefully I got enough in-depth analysis there for you, and hopefully you enjoyed that. Looks like your buying opportunities are coming to an end. I hope you loaded your bags, because you're about to go on vacation. Moving on from this one, we got a weird one. DJI/MSU, MSM2. USM2. There we go. Get out of here. We already got the chart. I don't need that. Alright, we have no price here. Well, let's go ahead and check out the 3-month on this bad boy. Interesting here on the 3-month. Level of resistance has been broken and held as support. That is great. That is phenomenal. So we are going to pull our fib from this level here to here. And it looks like we're heading toward this area up here. There's no prices on it, but it just shows we could be going up. I wonder if it's going to show a percentage. Wow, it does. 17% to the upside could be coming for this one. So I guess money will be printed. I don't know what this is. I know the M2 money supply, that's dollars being printed, but yeah. The last C1. You are up at 6:07 a.m. on a Saturday? Why? Do you just dislike sleep? Crazy. Shows liquidity cycles for the broader U.S. market. Oh, so it looks like we're getting 17% more liquidity. That's a shit ton. That is a shit ton. There's so much liquidity. That's a lot. All right. I guess things go up with more liquidity. That's craziness. Wow. Wow. All right, moving on from here, we got Mog. Mog. Hasn't been around for many quarters, has it? What's this thing up right now? 0.55. When liquidity is entering the market, the chart is bullish. Very nice. Biologic. What? Biolog is alarm for work and watching some morning TA. NAD habits. Interesting. I don't know what this biolog alarm is. Are you talking about like you just naturally wake up at that time? God dang it. Why are people from other countries so much smarter than Americans? This is awful. So awful. Make sure the TA port. No problem, Jim. No problem at all. Looks like we only hit the 1272. Oh, unfortunate. But hey, profit taking level. We didn't quite get that full 15% to the downside. We are leveling out. This is looking bull flaggish. Bull flag-ish. So Mog looking actually pretty strong here with the idea of a falling wedge bull flag. So we got a couple targets here. Once you break out, you would be looking for this to play out. Possible 33% upside from where you're currently sitting, getting you up to 20362. Noted, more consolidation looks like it's going to be coming. This doesn't have to resolve until August 1st or maybe later. So keep that in mind. Bad habits, yes, natural. Got it. Got it. All right. Pepe, yes. We already covered Pepe. Already covered it. We already did it. So there's no asking for it again. Alrighty. Let's go into the 1 hour. I'm sure everybody's like, but how can I make money from it now? 1 hour looks terrible. It looks like a bearish backtest on 200. You're waiting to be able to pop up above it. Backtest as support. Breakout. Backtest. A lot of consolidation. That's really what I'm saying. A lot of consolidation could be coming. Your main focus at the moment is stay above this line. Just stay above that and you're fine. That's all I got for you on Mog. You're in a consolidation pattern. Don't know what else to tell you. This does not look like it'll be a fast mover this weekend. Could be wrong. Low liquidity altcoins, they can do weird things. They go off moon math. Checking out your daily. Daily fully reset on the daily stochastic. Almost in neutral territory. A couple more days of sideways. This thing will be neutral. Prime USD. Alright, me Damien. Prime. Prime USD. Great job, Porky. Oh boy, here we are. Here we are. So yeah, this doesn't look like a high flyer for this weekend. Maybe next weekend. maybe next weekend. So I would say waiting for the breakout of this 16413 and then wait for the backtest. That'll be your best opportunity. However, you break this downtrend and you hold this 15225 level, awesome. Enjoy. Go for the gusto. As for a fib level retracement that we would be looking for, it would be the continuation. So 24016. Hit the like button, join the Discord, become a member. All that. Do all that. I mean, you don't have to become a member, but like that's how you directly support the channel. And then yeah, you get some perks. They're not great perks, but you know, it's only $5. So it's not like I'm trying to break the bank here. Anyways, possible 57% upside could be coming from MOG. Moving on from MOG, we have VET. VeChain. This looks weird. Hold on. Let's get rid of this, because that doesn't matter anymore. Nor does this. All that doesn't matter. We did hit neutral territory. We are low on the stochastics, in between the 200 and the 50 on the daily, with a lower high. Where is that? The 786? Is that your 786? Feels like a 7. No, not quite. Almost. I got rejected. Sheesh. I feel like the traders are gonna revenge push this thing up. I'm like, holy moly. Let's go ahead and check out our 4-hour here. 4-hour looks wonky. I'm not a big fan of that. However, I am a big fan of this because we're broken out. So, we would look at this as a continuation to the upside after confirming a level at this 2348. Couldn't even really touch it. We came close. Couldn't touch it. So, VeChain looking great right now. Sure, you can come down a little bit once again. Get that stop loss below 2348. You should be okay for a run up to 03327. Should be. Nothing's for certain. Remember, it's kind of gambling, but you know, gambling with a certain amount of risk. In the short term, you're going to look for this little tiny move, 5.48% to the upside. I would look for a rollover and another confirmation or a higher low before really trying to go for it. So, yeah, 5 to 28% upside is a possibility for VeChain right now. Looking good. You have a high stochastic on the 4-hour. That's not good. You have a very high stochastic on the 1-hour. That's also not good. You have the 15-minute that is holding everything up right now with the quick resets and bearish divergence trying to get canceled out with the price just pushing its way to the upside. So this could get real interesting real quick. These bulls out here, they're not playing around. They're trying to push things up. They're buying. I feel like it's those long-term holders selling off. They're like, finally, I got some profit, sell. And all the bulls are like, what are you doing? You've been holding for so long. Let us pump this ass. Let us pump it. Anyways, let's go on to CRO. CRO's been the talk of the town inside of the chat lately. Let's see what we got here. See what we got. Going to the 4-hour. Looks like it's been pushing along. Still aiming for that 13671 level. I don't like this upsloping consolidation, but hey, to each their own. We could very well make our way all the way up to 17162. Anytime it grinds up like this, I don't trust it. I think it's just going to have a huge red line down. I hate being on the wrong end of those. I don't trust that. Let's take a moment, check in on our trades here. We got FET, which apparently has still gone absolutely nowhere. Interesting. We're still literally down 0.32%. That's quite interesting. Let's go ahead and check out FWOG over here. We're currently back up 18%. We got a little bit of love back. Now it's 15. Yikes. The love is going away. The love's going away. Anyways, so getting rid of this 11% because we're about there. It looks like it's about to clear. I would think a little bit of consolidation would happen. However, weekend price action can get weird, guys. It can get weird. So focus on the daily where you're super overbought. I wouldn't trust any moment of this anymore. Yikes. Good thing I'm not trading it. But yeah. So target is at 618.17183. We'll see if it pulls back before it goes up. I'm sorry, gives a better buying opportunity before it goes up there. We're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see. Thought we were going to have a great buying opportunity today, and the market said no. So, there you go. There you go. All right, moving on from CRO. Moving on, we got Gala. Gala. Interesting here. Interesting. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. And this. Don't need any of those anymore. We have way too many lines for our own good. But we got pretty close to that 786. We're going to get rid of all these lines. It's starting to distract me. Okay. We're on the daily still. What I want to focus on is this low right here. Because we happen to be above it again. Holding as support. That's a really big deal. That's a really big deal. Because below that, we were looking for this right here. Right there. So if we lost that level, we were going to see 15 cents. But this is really bullish consolidation here. Resetting the stochastic, back in neutral territory, still above the 50 simple. This could rally. This could rally hard. Because we're looking for this 618 golden retrace for now, after the double bottom. Could be looking for this 4573 move. Eventually. So this is your long-term target. All the way up here. 162% upside. So center all of your trading to a bias to the upside right now. As of your next leg up, I would be focused on this right here. Going to 2373. Focused on that. Let's go into our 1 hour time frame. What I have been trading the most lately. Because children take up my whole life. So, we have this strange looking downtrend. Oof. Oof. No fun. No fun. Now if we pull a fib here, we're going to look for confluence. Looks like that 50% retrace is where we're aiming right this moment. Awesome. Awesome. So if Gala has a good night, we might see a 6% pop to the upside for Gala. Once we get out of there, we're going to want to confirm our level of support once again at this 1733. And then we can start looking at a lot more upside. So something like this. Could be a very strong possibility. 36% after that. You're currently not broken out. So be careful. Can always fall down if you're not broken out. Can always fall down. So be careful. As of right this moment, right this second, the level that you do not want to see price go below is right here at 1639. Don't go below that, otherwise you might have a bad time. Mr. Mackey. Mr. Mackey was the greatest character of all time. Moving on. Mudang. Mudang looks solid. Honestly, it looks solid. It looks super choppy, but still solid. Whew. So we made that 50% retrace a couple times. Really struggling to try and see that 618 golden retrace, but still in the cards for us to move on up to this 47973 level. Still in the cards. 1 hour could look better. It's okay though. Your 4 hour looks pretty decent. The stochastic doesn't look great. It looks all right. Nothing really bad. Just all right. And your daily looks like it's been ready to run for like a week. Just been ready. So stay above 18126. Eventually, you will see the promised land. And hopefully you get all the way up anywhere between 44278 and 48089. As long as the bulls keep this price up, we're doing okay on Mudang. It's around what, 140% upside? 132% upside from where you're currently sitting. So just chopping around. Chop, chop, chop. Yet broken out of long-term downtrend. Well, that's good. That's positive. It could do something real poopy also. It could bleed its way all the way down to 12,997 to confirm this low down here. That would be unfortunate, but it's still a possibility, so keep that in mind. If it does go down, that would be the target. Just, it's not really showing me signs that it wants to go down like that. Oh well, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Yeah. Wait, what, are we going to do that? And this? I guess technically this could be a consolidation. Technically. I just don't like the look of it. Anyways. We're going to move on from that. Wild. Wilder World. Like Van Wilder? What kind of meme coin is this? It's been around for a while. What? I've charted this? What the fuck? I don't recall this thing at all. 2 drawings? I didn't really chart it. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Da-da-da. Double bottom. Alright, double bottom has been achieved. Has been achieved. Level that was once acting as a resistance, becoming support, has been achieved. It has been achieved! Now, 618 golden retrace. Well, how are we looking here, Bob? Not yet achieved. Waiting for the gold. So this thing could be seeing another 88% push to the upside. This is a possibility. Understand, you are in overbought territory on the daily. So the only reason to do that is by being a completely low liquidity S coin. That's the only way it does it. You also happen to have a lower high that you got to pay attention to, which is frustrating, but gotta pay attention to it, man. There you go. Amir, what is up? $5 dono. How you doing over there, Amir? WIF and Uniswap, please. Got you covered. WIF and Uniswap. Uni. Thank you so much for the $5 dono. I greatly appreciate you. How are you today, Amir? How are you? So interesting consolidation here. I wouldn't expect any new all-time highs. I could see somewhere between an 88. If you start running hard, maybe you get that 786, 132% upside move, maybe. But I would be aiming at this 618 more than likely. So I'm going to leave this right here. But you could get that 786. It is a possibility. But yeah, this looks interesting. You're above the 200, bullishly backtested, and now you're running. If there's any time, it'll do it. It'll be this weekend. It'll be this weekend. Whiff. Let's catch a whiff of this. Whiff. Resetting very well on the daily. Oh, hold on. This actually looks really good. Maintaining the uptrend. Beauty. Beauty. Currently fighting with the resistance level. Once support, now resistance. Level of 107.5. 107.5. Anyways, we will be focusing in on the 618 retracement at 118.9. 118.9. So we are looking for that 118.9 right now. Everything on the daily says you can do it. Let's go ahead and check out the 4-hour. 4-hour does not look bad. Does not look bad. Low stochastic, low RSI, just fighting a resistance. You confirmed your level on the other side of this down. This looks good. This looks really good. What the shit did it didn't say you were streaming? Did it not say in the Discord? Oh, it did. Yeah, it did. 3 times. Set it into the. This is why you guys should join the Discord. It will not fail you. YouTube will forget to mention that I'm live. YouTube is here to make us all fail, unfortunately. But Discord, here to save the day. Here to save the day. Trade Intuition in the house. What is up? How you doing? Welcome in. Couldn't sleep, tired. Now here showing my support. Well, I appreciate being your nightcap. You're gonna be like, this guy's TA is boring. I'm gonna fall asleep for sure. Just joking. I got the notification on YouTube and Twitch. Wait, there's Twitch notifications? Go figure. Porgy, did you see my post in general topic? Yeah, I responded to it. And I do thank you very much for the feedback. Thank you very much. That is awesome. Why did it? Oh, that's why. I did join. Damn, Cammy K's. Damn, that's true. You did join. I saw that. I waved to you. That's right. No excuse. No excuse, Cammy. Gotta be here for the alpha. Gotta be here. I'm just joking. So with 11% upside, I could see that happening possibly in the next day. Possibly. Looks pretty good for it. But that 151 is the real target up there. Let's pull this down. So we'll be looking for this 37% upside move. Well, actually, it's a little more now. So 41% upside move. If it starts getting crazy, because this happens to be a major level, you could rally straight up to 197. Like that is a possibility for you to go straight up to 197. If we zoom out to the daily here, you're going to see it plain as day. In this area, all you ever do, as soon as you break the level, straight down to 107. Then straight back up to 197. You didn't do it here, but you broke through. Then what happened when you came back down? Came down, bearish back test, straight to the bottom. Very inefficient price action. Very inefficient. Which means it does have the possibility of inefficiently pushing straight back up. So, yeah, this could get really explosive if the bids start rolling in. Resetting the stochastic on the daily, being in neutral territory on your RSI, this is giving it some rocket fuel for the next day or two. We'll see how this thing goes. But with looking strong, hopefully the bears don't ruin it. Hopefully. So that is with. Let's check out Uni. Uni looking good. Looking really good. Looking like that continuation to the upside. Didn't quite get a move down like I was looking for, because the market got real bullish real quick. That's really all I can say about that. You were overbought, now you're not, and the stochastic is giving you room. Wild. Could be heading up to $13.80 for Uniswap. That would be my hard target for now. If it keeps running after that, well, the people are getting overzealous. They're just this hyper excited. Then you'd be looking for the 786 or the 886 for your resistance. So 31 to possibly 54 or maybe 69% upside. Giggity 69. But in reality, how I like to trade, I'd only be aiming at this 32% move to the upside from here. Checking out your 4 hour on the breakout, we are neutral AF. This looks really good for a rally tonight. Why do I say tonight? That stochastic's high. I don't like a high 4 hour stochastic because it usually only stays high for one day and then it just pulls back, and it's annoying, but it is what it is. But looking at our 1 hour, now our 1 hour is trying to set up for something nice. Really tight moving averages. You're above the 200. This is looking good. So if we just pull some confluence here, we're going to look for this 1302 to possibly that 618, 1377. There you go. The confluence is there. Good luck in your trade. 10922 could very well happen extremely soon. Anyways, we will move on from Uni, going into Andy. Andy ETH? Yeah, that's what it is. Andy ETH. Beautiful back test. Deeper wick than expected, but they just had to clear out all those gosh darn frisky longs. This thing is set up for glory. This is why I say the market's weird. Usually a descending triangle, we are super bearish on it. However, now, since it's confirming levels, it's just like, I guess we're really bullish on it. So this market is being strange. Noted in a bear market, you see this pattern here, you short it every time. every freaking time. Because you're like, oh, it's a matter of time before we just flush to the downside. But we're in a bullish market, so, you know, things happen. Anyways, for now, Seth, how's Cass looking? We'll check it out. Just for you, Seth, just for you. I got you. Alrighty. I'm going to take a quick moment in time here to shout out some of our infamous players in the chat. We have Meet Damien and Trade Intuition. They are both live streamers of this exact same topic. They're out here trying to teach you how to grab these gains from these whales. They like to play games with us non-stop. So we have Meet Damien here with the solid accent, the TikTokness, as well as, yeah, if you go over there, give him a sub, we're going to get him monetized. That's really a big deal. Go over there, give him a sub, be all you can be. All right, go subscribe, do all of it, like his content, consume it, help our boy out. Why did that not copy? Yikes. I need this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why is this not copying? Hold on. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Copy. Jiminy Christmas. All right, there you go. There you go. Guys, get over there. Give that man a sub. Give him a sub. Check the link in the description if you're on TikTok more often. And you're one of those TikTok Degens. He goes live over there as well. And then we have Trade Intuition in the house, where not only does he drop his knowledge, he also drops some sick beats, where you can also get some great music to play in the car while you're thinking about TA, or maybe some ambient noise while you're trying to go to sleep. This is good for you. Go subscribe. Go consume his content. Hit the like button. Do everything. Why, oh why, am I struggling so bad? I keep not hitting. God damn it. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to get it. Copy. There we go. Trade Intuition out here. Go give that man a sub. Consume all of it. Learn. Steal the money from the wealthy. Be Robin Hood. Anyways. Simon, did you already analyze Sol? I did. It was the fourth crypto that I analyzed right after XRP. Simon, I did. And it looks bullish. So 226 still in play. 226 still in play. All right, back to the TA on Andy here. Once we get a breakout, I would love for us to stay right on top of that 8147 with the higher low. That would be great. All right, Amir, all right. So we do have this one that, currently speaking, we could see this thing pop on up right here, 11%, if we get the breakout. Now, this is a big if, because before the breakout happens, before the confirmation, you're kind of gambling to the upside. Strongly gambling. You're going live tomorrow early at 11 a.m., 12 p.m., then hitting the beach here in Martha's Vineyard. Where's Martha's Vineyard? I don't even know where Martha's Vineyard is. I've never heard of the place. I travel pretty much nowhere. By pretty much nowhere, it's like Texas and back toward California. That's really the extent of my travels. I really don't go very far. And one day I do want to go hunting in Texas, so yeah, I will go to Texas more often. But yeah, beach sounds nice. Beach sounds nice. Is the water warm where you are? Or is it cold? Over here, Pacific Ocean, it is cold. It is cold like year round. It's crazy. We have way better waves, but it is cold. Anyways. Hey Porky. It was Andy on base. Oh, there's a difference? Huh? Andy on base. Andy. What does that mean? I actually don't even know what that means, because base trades in Ethereum pairs. Andy base. So here we are. It looks like the same damn thing. Oh, it has a 2.3 million market cap. This thing? Can I even find this thing? It's called Andy. What exchanges is it on? Bitmart. Andy Base. Okay. Andy Base. There we go. Didn't Obama buy a mansion there? I don't know, maybe. It's in Massachusetts. It's an island. Oh, sweet. Is Pi on the list already, Porky? Thanks in advance. No, it's not. We will check out Pi for you. We'll check out some Pi for you. Alrighty. So, let's try our best here. Once again, this thing's market cap abysmally low. 2.45 million. These super low market caps, you got to be careful. TA 90% of the time just doesn't work because it's so illiquid, but we're going to do our best. You would really focus a lot more on the daily and a lot less on any other low time frame because it just will be inaccurate. Currently, here's your downtrend. You are trying your best to maintain a higher low. You are trying your best. So if you can stay above this 2151 level, great. There you go. Here's a nice little pocket in which you really want to stay above. Because all you've done so far is sell, sell, sell. Little pop to the upside, get people interested, for them to bleed it out again. So you got to be careful with that. If you get a break and a back test one more time, get that double bottom up here, confirmation low, then you can start seeing possible moves to the upside. I would focus a lot more on continuations to the upside and a lot less on golden retraces. So, like for instance, a golden retrace from here would make sense. Golden retrace from up here kind of would not make sense in this case. Because also, you're basically like shooting for the moon, let's be real, with something with this low of a market cap. So 135% move to the upside could happen if you break out and hold support. And then noted, if you do that, more likely you're going to see something like this, because they're going to want to entice other people to buy in so that you could sell from these low prices. Got to dump it on their heads. Kind of is what it is. But this is what I'm seeing so far. If you want to look deep into the future where this thing could go, I suggest pulling out the trending fib tool. So right here, trending fib, you go from your low to your high and bring it down to your current low, provided you maintain this level. Now you have targets to the upside. So realistically, you would look for the 1618, which could get you nearly a 4x. And then you would look for this up here, which would be a 6x. And then, of course, you would go with this one right here. I would be exiting because after an 877% move, personally speaking, I would just be getting rid of whatever tokens I wanted profit from and then leaving the moon bag behind. So if it keeps on running, if it turns into something legitimate, cool, I have some tokens. But other than that, I'd be getting out of there around that 10x. Just kind of how I am. But you're going to make your own strategies. Either way, right this moment, you're trying your best to hang on to a level. Trying your best. Until you're broken out of this downtrend and you create a higher high, you have no idea if you are actually in an uptrend. No idea at all. Alright, Porky, can you look at Anchor and CKB? Sure. Anchor. CKB. I got you, Twix. And remember, Twix, that is your 2 for the night. What do US traders use to leverage trade? I use WEEX, ByDFi, and Blofin, as well as this new platform of Pumpkin, where we are currently in a 5x long on FET, but we are currently down 1.3%. But yeah, that's what I use. Links are in the description down below. This Pumpkin platform is great because live streamers come in here. They do live trading, as well as it's all connected to Hyperliquid DEX. So all trades are going through Hyperliquid. It's kind of awesome. Can I look into Pudgy Penguin? Yes, we can check out Pengu for you, Lucky. I got you covered. Got you covered. Remember, everyone, I am writing down all of your requests, so if I say I got you, I already wrote it. If you don't hear me give you that confirmation, I didn't write a thing. I get 3 from your Twitch Prime. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, you get 1 more, Twix. See, Twix, when you're over here on YouTube, and then, like, it's hard for me to remember. Thanks for the reminder. Thanks for the reminder. I keep forgetting. But yeah, so this is what I'm seeing out of this thing. Hopefully it breaks out. Hopefully you start making some wonderful dough out of this. Let's move on. We have Wolf on AVAX. Wait, I take it back. We got to check out... What the hell did you just ask for? Anchor and CKB. I keep forgetting he's subbed. So then when he requests, I write it in the wrong section. You're killing me, Twix. Killing me. Alright, ANKR. For those of you who don't know, anytime members request, they do jump the line. So I take care of the members first. We do have 3 tiers of membership, so if I do realize you're a higher member than someone else, you will take priority. And then donations over $10 get first priority. If you happen to be a member and you donate, shoot, you start taking priority real quick. Alright, the 29% played out on Anchor. Great. Now we're looking for that continuation to the upside. Right this moment, you're going to be looking for Confluence because hard target is going to be up here at 2838. However, from here to here, you are looking for the 886 to play out. So right this moment for Anchor, you're going to be looking for another 23% move to the upside eventually. I'm here every day, sir. You are here every day. You are. I'm just terrible at remembering things. So you gotta work with me here, man. Gotta work with me, man. Got small children. There's no damn way. What is this, 1? You're only 1?
No, that's my 3rd one.
It seems like it's your half of 1.
It is.
Love you. My wife's being a little butthead. We're supposed to be on a cleanse together because she wanted to be on the cleanse. Then today she's like, we're having burgers from Wendy's and we're drinking beer. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be a good husband. That's what I'm going to do. All right, side story over. Let's get into the 4 hour here for Anchor. So on Anchor on the 4 hour, I hate this high stochastic. I really do hate the high stochastic. I also dislike this weird lower high that we had right there. Because now we can bounce around in here for days. Ugh, gross. So as of right now, looking for anywhere between the 5.0 and the 618 golden retrace. So Anchor, over the weekend, we have a possibility of 3.9, maybe, if we're lucky, 6% upside. So that is Anchor right now. Let's check out CKB. CKB. Oh, it has moved. It's up 23%. What did you want to know about this? That thing is moving and grooving. Oh. Did I get this level right? No, it's not right. Came down too low. Alright, let's clear the chart. Let's go down to the daily. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Alright, daily. Did we... No bullish divergence, just got oversold and ran. Okay, sure. You had triple bullish divergence here, canceled out the bullish divergence. Yeah, you canceled it out. You rallied, then you went lower and you took. Frustrating chart. Frustrating chart. Not pretty. Not pretty. I don't like it when it's not pretty. Let's focus on what levels we need to care about right now. These are the levels we need to care about right this moment. You are breaking out. If you can get a daily candle close up there, fantastic. From the looks of things, this thing is going to go nuclear all night. All night. It's like it wanted to rally before and it just couldn't. Just couldn't get it up. You know, it needed the Cialis or something. Beautiful breakout. Oh, this was all a back test. Disturbing. So yeah, we're looking for the golden retrace now. You are starting to move your way up. Eventually, as long as you stay above 006025, you could find yourself up another 97% from where you currently are sitting. This is cool, however, annoying. Very annoying. Hard to set up anything based off this. Checking out your 4-hour time frame. Would love to get a back test of something and hold it. Because right now it looks like you're hitting a 786 right this moment. Nope, you're at the 618. You're at it. Flow, our alt's cooked. XDC still holding. I would not say they're cooked. I would just say for the longest time they have not been as strong as Bitcoin, and it showed. The alts are getting their day though. They are getting their day. They're getting their chance. Just here and there. Whenever Bitcoin or Ethereum's bullish, you're seeing the alts get crazy moves to the upside. It's just a sign that they're super oversold. That's all it is. They're really oversold. They don't really want to be that oversold, and nobody's going to buy them if they stay that oversold. So they have to push the price up. They have to get people enticed to want to look at them. Like, for instance, every time the market goes up, you get 1,000 people asking for things that have pumped over 100, 200, 300%. Hey, can you look at this? Is it a good time to buy? No, it's a terrible time to buy. Wait for it to go down. Because all those people who pump the price up, they're waiting to dump it on your head. So right now, it's like the market makers realize this finally, and they're like, oh, we should probably push these prices up. We already milked everything we could out of them. No one's buying anymore. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think they're cooked. I think they're just taking a long time. Last one, seller. Got you covered on seller. CELR. Got you covered, Twix. Alright, so anyways, we are looking at this on the 4-hour. You're at a profit taking level. This is where I would be taking profit. I wouldn't actually care where it went afterwards, because I'd focus on a back test of this 6025. So you are currently in limbo. Currently waiting to see what this thing does. If it decides to keep running, you're looking for 9126. So if it decides to keep running with no pullbacks, then maybe you get another 40% upside. You think alt season happens now or late in the year? Honestly, I think next year. A real alt season. Understand what I believe alt seasons are. It's when things are hitting new all-time highs. It's also when you get the idiots from your middle school who used to like pee themselves in the bathroom and poop in the urinals, who end up telling you, hey man, you should buy this coin. It's going to change your life. That is alt season. When you start seeing millionaires popping up out of nowhere and they're like 1,000 meme coins and you got to get in this one. It looks like a frenzy. That's when alt season's here. I don't think we're anywhere close. Honestly, I really don't think we're anywhere close. Because economies around the world, they're still not strong enough for that. Not strong enough for that level of speculation. So I'm honestly thinking a real alt season would come around next year. Honestly. Next year, around tax return time, feels like a good time for alt season. Why do I say tax return? Because a lot of people here in the US are about to get a tax return bigger than they're used to, and when stupid people get money, we know exactly what happens. They buy dumb shit. Like meme coins. So, yeah, that's when I think it'll happen. I probably didn't help my algorithm at all with any of those words. Terrible. I need to work on that. Now they have like AI listening to everything you say to then push your streams out and videos out to other people. Ugh, it's terrible. But right now, CKB, maybe if you're lucky, another 40% upside. Outside of that, I would love to see it just chop around right here and hold on to that 6025. I would love to see that. Bit overbought on the 1 hour. Bit overbought. Seller network. Let's go out to the daily. I like the confirmation of low in the abyss. I like it. Let's get a level from back in time. Get a level from back in time. Right here. Let's see how it interacted with that. Wow. Wow, this is a major inflection point, apparently. Huh. Okay. Coming into today. Sweet. Backtesting it bullishly after dipping below it. This is a good sign. Good sign. I like to see that. Oh, I don't like to see this. I don't like to see that. We're going to be consolidating forever. That's too bad for seller. But doesn't mean you can't make anything in the meantime and in between. So right now, I'd be looking at the 618 golden retrace all the way up here. Everybody will get all excited, not realizing we are in a ridiculously long consolidation pattern here. Could see 180% move to the upside, but this thing doesn't look like it's going to resolve. I got to pull it out to the weekly? Dang. Doesn't look like it's going to resolve until May of 2027. Ouch. XDC after, I will check it out in order. There are quite a few other requests right before that. Stick around. Hopefully you enjoy. But we will check out XDC. I got you covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 other requests before that. I believe it's 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 others. So we will get there. We will get there. I like the breakout on the daily. That's nice. I like the reset. That's even nicer. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about this right here where we broke out. We would be looking for that 618 golden retrace. Let's see how we did. The wick almost got it. Pulled back. But now this is actually quite bullish. What was once acting as a resistance has become a support. You can see this resistance right here. Support. Now we're looking for more upside coming. So right now, right this moment, I would be looking for, what's the confluence look like? A 786. Cool. So I would be looking for the 786 to play out next, possibly getting you up a 38% move to the upside for seller. This could happen in the next week or two, so that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. 4-hour time frame, doing all right. Doing all right. Are we broken out yet or not? We are not broken out yet. So we need to break out. We need to confirm our level at 00778. So the next time you touch that level might be the best time to enter a trade for this thing. Just might. I don't know for certain because I don't have a crystal ball for that. But based off probabilities and odds, if it's defended that many times, you're going to think that it's going to go up from there. We'll see how it goes. But I like it. I like it a lot. Let's take a moment, check in on our trades. FWOG, we are currently boring. Sitting at, what, 15% upside? What a joke. Checking in on FET. Down 2.81% on a 5x long. Ugh. The humanity. It's fine. HNT, please and thank you. Got you, Henry. No worries. No worries. Also, I am no king. I'm just your average porky flounder. But we will check out HNT for you. Got you covered, Henry. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you're having a good day. Moving on, we got Wolf on AVAX. So what is it? Wolf AVAX? No. I'm going to have to look up which one it is. Is it Land Wolf? God damn it. God damn it. Wolf. I bet it's this stupid one. Is it Land Wolf? Is this an AVAX? No, that's Ethereum. What is it? Wolf on Sol. What's this land wolf? Hopefully it's not this. That's on Ethereum too. Wolf of Wall Street? Is this on AVAX? No. I don't know. I can't find wolf on AVAX. Land wolf AVAX. 1.4. Oh boy. ENS? Sure, I got you covered. What? How am I ever supposed to find this? It's on MEXC apparently. CoinX. It's just Wolf USD. Okay. Land Wolf on AVAX chain. Got it. Let me write this down real quick. ENS. I got you covered. You are written down there. So I guess we'll check it out on CoinX. That's where it is. So Wolf on CoinX. Here we are. Here we are. A bunch of zeros. Did we get the right one? It's only a $1.52 million market cap. Same rule applies. Take it with a grain of salt. We're going to focus on the daily because nothing's going to be accurate on such a low liquidity, low market cap coin. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Boy, this thing got beat down. Are you just scratching lottery tickets right now? There are better opportunities here. Do you leverage trade? Real question, Rich. Do you leverage trade or do you just spot hold? I'm feeling like you just spot hold with these things. I would not feel comfortable leveraging this thing. Good morning from Belgium. Whoa, pre-crypto workout. Nice. Belgium? How is it out there? Never even thought of going to Belgium. How crazy is that? Belgium. I love me a Belgian waffle, though. I'm sure you hear that all the time. You just hold? Okay, that makes more sense. So you're basically wondering if you're at lows and it's maintaining a level then? Because you're trying to swing this bad boy? You are maintaining a level. You are in the buying zone, provided you do not fall below this 19006 ever again. This could be a really good opportunity. Could be. So you have technically triple bottomed. Nice to see. And of course, you would look for the possibility of a golden retrace if people still care about this token. So from there, we're going to be looking at something like this. 484%. It's filled with illegal immigrants. What is Belgium? It's cloudy. Okay, alright. Wait, is Belgium filled with illegal immigrants? I feel like the country size over there is so small. I feel like, you know, anybody could just walk in, right? The reason why I say the country size is so small, it's because, like, you know, we have Texas, and that's just one of our 50 states. It's freaking huge. Yes, the Obamas have a mansion in Martha's Vineyard. Secret Service guards the place when they're not there. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. This could consolidate for a long little while here. All the way out until possibly October. Unfortunate, but if it does not go any lower, this could be your buying opportunity as you are flattening out. Looking like whoever was selling is running out of tokens to sell. EU is like USA, and the countries are like USA states. Yeah, but like all of the EU pretty much just like fits in half of the United States. It's crazy. But I understand the comparison. I understand. So yeah, eventually when this thing breaks out, you're going to be looking for a 489% move to the upside. After that, you really want a higher low. You want some form of structure. Size-wise, yeah, I get it. But cloudy in Belgium? Isn't it summer? Why do you have clouds? Actually, from what I hear, most other countries are nowhere as good as the weather where I live. And then you got like war-torn countries like Gaza, where apparently the climate is a lot like where I live. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. Cool. Sorry, I live in California in the US, so Southern California, where we have great weather, and for some reason, cold ocean water. Make that make sense. But it is what it is. So yeah, this is what I'm seeing out of Wolf. Not really much to see here until you break out of this downtrend. This downtrend's a real problem for you. This is the only thing keeping you from like, we're going to go to the moon. Probably not. Probably not. Got till the end of the year before you're like, hey, we might be able to run up. So who knows? Maybe this one gets a Christmas rally and it goes crazy. But good luck on the hold for this one. Indeed, but a lot of immigrants. It's like our unelected email president of Europe welcoming with open arms. Wait, email president? That's wild. CRO breakout? Sweet. It's going. When you hear EU making fun of NA, not knowing geographically, but don't know USA is almost as big than the EU? No, I don't make fun of Netherlands. What? Never made fun of Netherlands. Heck, I didn't even make fun of you before. I just said you were more educated than us Americans. I technically glazed you. Not making sense now, Flo. Not making sense. Yeah, it's summer, but can compare it to the UK. Just a bit less rainy, perhaps? Oh, that's unfortunate. Isn't the UK like a heat wave, only 80 degrees Fahrenheit or some nonsense? Shit. I thought today was a beautiful day. It was 81 outside. It was a beautiful day with a cool breeze. Felt great. Female president? Oh, that's what it... I thought you said email president. Oh. Interesting. Wait, Christine Lagarde is your guys' president? I thought Christine Lagarde was just the bank person. I'm so confused about over there. I don't even know what's going on over there. The water's okay in Martha's Vineyard. Not warm like Miami. Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad though. Because I heard Miami's like bath water. So warm. Next up, XRP long term. XRP long term targets. So, oh wait, we need to go into this chart over here. So we can get all of the data. All of it. All of the data is on Gate.io. So realistically, we'd be using this high and this higher low right here. If we were looking at long-term targets. So we go from high, low, high. This might actually be a real eye-opener for the price action for XRP. So this might be a really good experiment here. Where did we get to? Oh my god. All you got to was the 1618? Holy smokes. Wait a minute. Hold on. We're going to do that again. Hold on. This is wild. We're going to mark out the all-time high. We're going to just mark this out real quick. This is interesting. So, come on. Magnetize to it. There you go. All right. That's not even the all-time high. Magnet tool. You failed me. You failed me. Still failing me. We got to get this right, guys. Okay, there we go. At the all-time high. You see the new UK online laws. UK needs lots of freedom from the US. There's online laws? Doesn't make any sense. So what, you guys aren't allowed to talk trash to each other? That doesn't seem right. That just does not seem right. I prefer the water in Costa Rica. I also prefer the women there. Of course. Of course. No, Ursula she's a witch. I can legitimately say I don't know who that person is. Wow. How out of touch am I? This is shocking. There we go. How weird is that? So XRP's been running into the 1618 this whole time. How funny is that? You found off of your 100% trending fib tool retracement, you found support. This is hilarious. So your next target would be $5.01, getting you a new all-time high? How funny. Magnify them points to get them spot on. Smart move, Justin. Smart move. Except for we're doing TA on XRP, so like it doesn't matter. I think yesterday you need to dox yourself to go online, like Discord. Have to confirm your age, like how you make Coinbase account with license and picture. Oh my god. Why? Ew, I couldn't imagine. That's zero privacy. So you guys are the ones buying the Monero token. That's all I'm hearing. Monero is going to go to the moon, guys. Monero. I posted the chart in the free Discord the other week. It's going to be the UK buying it. That's all I'm noticing. Wow. Y'all need an ID to go online? Jeez. That's crazy. Alright, so next level we could be looking at is 510, maybe $6.08. The high point I would be looking for is $7.91. Long-term target. So maybe you got another 153%. Maybe. We'll see if XRP can do it. But this weekly bearish divergence is kind of scary. It's kind of scary. Oh, weekly bearish divergence, that's generally speaking where I like to sell off my assets. Like aggressively I sell them off. So if you have another red week after this week, I'd be getting the F out of XRP. I'm sure you guys are like, what are you talking about bearish div on the weekly? This, you can see how the trend is really, you couldn't even get overbought again. The overbought marker was your resistance, and you have an upsloping level of price. That means in this rally, you have the big boys selling this thing off. So that is the scariest thing XRP could see. We will see if it continues going up. But also, on the weekly, this kind of looks like a flag. So maybe it's a flag. Maybe? Who knows? Just maybe. Mark it out just like that. So maybe it's a nice little upsloping flag. We'll see. That's why I've been saying $5 XRP for a while now. Interesting. But yeah, this upsloping flag and the bearish div on the weekly, I'm not a big fan of that. It could invalidate it by basically coming down, bouncing off support down here at like 243, and then rallying up higher. That would invalidate the bearish weekly divergence, but we'll see what they do. I mean, I guess technically they don't have to go that low. Got a couple levels here. Got this level here. Yeah, go down and touch 260. That'll be fine. But if you stay above 293 long enough, you might reset all your indicators and then start running to the upside. I wouldn't really trust this one, though. $3.02. It's held, but I don't trust it. I don't trust that for 1 second. Yeah, triple bearish divergence on the weekly. That's scary. Honestly scary. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing out of long-term targets. Could be 791. Possible peak. Who knows? Who knows how weird this bull run gets? Who knows? Moving on, we got Prime USD. Oh, it's slash USD. Okay. Prime. There we go. What is this? Damien, what is this? Oh my god, why? Why are we looking at this? Damien, this is you right here. Alright, let's zoom in. Jesus. I mean, the only level you actually care about on the weekly is this thing right here. Hold on, did you mean Prime the crypto? If you meant Prime the crypto, this is way different. It's probably a Logan Paul scam, right? See, there's also Prime the crypto. You know what? We're not going to look at this because there's nothing to see. It's just trash. We're going to look at Prime crypto. That's what we're going to look at. Echelon Prime. Because reasons. Could be breaking out soon. Wait, what did I do here? Looks so weird on the weekly. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Alright, checking it out on the weekly. It's funny because that coin might be the next 200x. I mean, maybe. So, weekly time frame. We have a nice little pocket of all-time lows. Not all-time lows. Hold on. I guess get rid of those. Let's focus on these levels over here. These are weekly levels of support and resistance. So we want to pay attention to these. Oh, we're bouncing off of it. Oh, shit. Cool. Do we have bullish div? No. Hidden bullish div? No. Double bottom on the RSI. Yes. Okay. Alright. Let's go right here. Oh. Support became resistance. That's unfortunate. We are range bound over here. Prime will run with gaming coins. Solinda in the house, everybody. Coming in on a Friday night. Wow. Solinda. Did you tell your date to go home early because you wanted to see some TA? Did you do that? I feel like you did. Welcome in, Solinda. Always great to have you here. You gotta stop treating those guys like that. Jeez. They're just trying. Alright. This is gonna be downtrending for a hot minute. Unfortunate on the weekly. Checking it out on the daily. Daily. Nice breakout. Weird consolidation. Yes, weird consolidation. How strange. I would like it a lot better if it came back down to 188.2. Because then I could mark off and be like, hey, we're going to the 618, baby. Woo! You had to work late tonight? Okay. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. Solinda's an assassin. You know, she has to work late. They tried to run away and she ran him down. Be careful. Careful. I can't wait 10 years from now for all these utility coins and BTC to be dead after all the hype. I don't know that they'll die after that, but hey, who knows? Maybe. Who knows? I don't have a crystal ball. Some crazy new investment would have been out by then. Yeah, it's kind of like how all the gold bugs were like, gold will do it, and then we're gonna be like all those gold people, but with Bitcoin, and the new thing will be out. Everybody's gonna be like, you don't realize the new stuff is out. It'll be a weird time in our lives. So Prime right now, you're trying to put in a higher low, which is impressive, honestly. Coming out of oversold territory, trying to just maintain this little area. If we get a 618, we're looking for 3,662.2. This could be a 59% run to the upside, and no one would pay attention to it. If we get a continuation to the upside, we would be looking for 668. That's 190% upside. and you would still be in the downtrend. Wild. The true rally for this thing could come somewhere around March of next year. Weird how I mentioned that real alt season might be next year. March, right around the time where the early filers get a tax return. Weird. Crypto will be old tech. That's fair. I agree. But, then we have, like, quantum stuff to worry about, and it's going to be a strange world. I will not keep up. I'm going to be that old guy who's like, I got my crypto! Get off my lawn! It's going to be a virtual lawn, but it's still going to be a lawn, and they need to get off. Crypto Harrisons? Bro knows what he's talking about. Keep up the good work, brother. Crypto Harrisons, you are awfully nice. Thank you so much for the kind words and the viewership. You are amazing. Thank you. Quantum coins! Who knows? I love how we already got these random cryptos like Solana. We're quantum resistant. Yet we don't have a quantum computer trying to rip the blocks apart yet. Okay, buddy. The 4-hour time frame, I dislike that stochastic. However, I love how low we are on the relative strength. Love that. Love that for us. It's great. It's awesome. We're breaking out of a downtrend here. Even better. All I would want for Christmas is this thing to stay above this right here. Just stay above that, and we're good. We're kosher. We're copacetic. We're going to look for the continuation to the upside and the confluence from this level. Hopefully we hold it at 214.2, and looks like 340 to 362 is our current target. So let's go prime, get some bids. Otherwise, I'll see you back at 188. Let's go prime. Imagine what hackers could do with quantum computers. I think we don't have to worry about that. Reason I say that is because currently speaking, thanks to all the available data, children are at an alarming rate learning less. They are actually becoming dumber as tech gets better. It's kind of a shame. We're fast tracking our way into idiocracy. It's really a shame. It's reversing, bro. Clean 618 retracement. Divvy on the 1 hour. Yeah, it happens. It happens, man. What's retracing though? Which one? I wish I knew. I'm just kind of flying through charts right now. Let's check out some Caspa. The Caspa. Wow, Caspa hit the 786, pulled back, and now on the 4 hour, you're kind of confirming a previous level of resistance as a support. Learning less, but more screen time. That's true. Screen time does cause some complications, but I'll tell you, it is one hell of a babysitter. It is one hell of a babysitter. You get the right show on there, and you're like, finally, I can breathe. Now, my nephew, so he's 9 years old, he gets to start fight training soon. He's all excited, and he's not realizing, like, hey, you're about to get the greatest education of your life. You don't listen, you get hit in the face. It's beautiful. And when you come home like, I don't like it, too bad. You're going to learn how to defend yourself, and I don't really care. If we happen to get a breakout on CAS, I would love to see this 10% move to the upside, but we are not broken out. We're not confirming the level once again. It's kind of unfortunate. Aw, snap. Had connection problem on Twitch. I guess you just did the Pi TA. No, not yet. I'm about to do it. It's next. Pi is next. Oh, okay, sweet. Well, welcome in to YouTube. Hopefully you decide to subscribe. Anybody who's not subscribed, hopefully you're enjoying the show and you subscribe. Maybe hit the like button. I don't know. Shameless plug over. Oh, I have no idea what you just wrote. Ilya Taboria Kas Islam. Round 1. What the hell does that mean? What the hell does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Alright. 1 hour time frame, I love the bottoming out you're doing here, but until you actually break out, I'm cautiously optimistic. Cautiously optimistic. In the future, AI robots will treat humans like trophies and pets, and take care of us like we are their pets. Humans will not be allowed to actually work. Too dangerous and inefficient for humans. You know, that probably could happen. DeCloser, what is up? How you doing? Yes, we will look at Pengu. Already on the list. You're the second one to want it. Hopefully it pulled back enough. But yeah, so right now I could see a 10% move for CAS if we break out. That would be great. Hopefully we stay above this 95867 level. Andre, I'm gonna go with Andre. ICP got you. Got you covered on ICP. I've never seen Andre spelled that way. Pengu flogging. Everybody wants Pengu these days. Pengu's the hot girl of the stream these days because it rallied over 400%. So everyone's requesting. Remember what I said that earlier? Like, oh yeah, when things rally 2, 3, 400%, then people start requesting it. Yeah, they are bringing in brand new investors because they are pumping the daylights out of that token. Never hold the bag, guys. Never hold the bag. That's all I gotta say. But we'll look at Pengu eventually. We got Pi next. So let's check out Pi. Have we done Google yet? No, we haven't. Nobody asked for Google. Actually, nobody asked for a stock. Google. We'll check out some Google. Rebecca. Sui looks like it's ready to take off. Rebecca, welcome in. Did you want to look at it, or were you just telling us a statement? I'm genuinely asking, not being sarcastic. Alright, Pi Network made the 11% apparently. That's great. Man, it really pulled back, didn't it? See, this is the problem with not breaking out. If you're buying Pengu right now, you're getting trapped by market makers. 100% true. I believe that. Show some BTC TA, brother. We did that at the beginning of the stream. We will loop back around at the end. I just like to get through everybody's requests, and then we loop back around to it. And simultaneously, while we're live, we look in on the open trades that we have. So like FWOG right now, we currently are up 18%. And on FET, we are still struggling on FET over here with being down 2.3%. Just unfortunate, but it is a reality. Yeah, very beginning of stream. It's always the very first token we look at. Always. How about some Michelin stock TA, if possible, for the carrier want to buy either months of stuff? Cool, no problem. Sure. What's the ticker for that? Michelin. What's the ticker for that? Tell me the ticker, I'll write it down. I have not written anything down yet, so tell me the ticker. Also, Rebecca, did you want to look at Sui? Oh wait. Sorry, I see it now. Look, if we have time, and nice to find your channel. Nice to have you here. Yes, Sui will be looked at. Just so you know, we actually cover all of your guys' requests. We just have a limit, non-members, 2 requests per stream. Any more requests, I just ask for a $5 dono. Otherwise, we'll be here all night. I've been known to stream for up to 6 hours in a single stream. I don't want to do that ever again, because I'm in the process while I'm doing these live streams showing you exactly how I set up my charts. And, you know, you guys can do that too. Also, we have a free Discord where you can request charts in there, and I can get to them at my leisure. The Discord link is in the description down below, but in the Discord, if you just scroll down on the left-hand side here, right here where it says chart requests, you guys can drop in whatever requests you have, and then I start posting up the charts, what I see could be coming, and you guys can get informed while I'm not live. And this is all for free. No charging here. If you become a member, a whole whopping $5, then you can also see the bonehead moves that I make while trading. Whether it be me trying to go short on hype earlier today, and then it reversed on me. Or even worse, when I was trying to go long on FET in the morning, and it stopped me out. Either way, I do post wherever the profit-taking level and the stop loss is, so if you guys feel like possibly copying those trades, you could very well have an opportunity at making back that $5 investment. But it does directly help the channel, and then also in all requests, you guys jump straight to the head of the line because you're a member. You take care of me, I'm going to try and take care of you as best as I can. Other than that, shameless plug over. So, right now for Pi, we're still holding a level of support at 44 cents. If we can maintain this long enough, we're looking for a golden retrace getting up to 5728. Noted, we can still come all the way down to 40 cents. So keep that in mind. Market makers got you. Oh, they got me bad. They wicked me out, dicks. And then they pushed it up. And I was like, oh, you jerks. So this weekend I had a chance to try and make that money back. But I have a very firm rule. If I lose 2 trades in the day, I'm done trading for the day. And then we wait for the daily candle close, and I try again. But other than that, yeah, I don't really push it. I don't overtrade anymore. I learned my mistakes in the past, and it was a hefty cost. Gotta check vector candles. I don't know what vector candles are. MICH1. Something like that. We will mark it down. MICH1. Pengu is this year's Peanut. Anybody remember Peanut, the squirrel coin? Yeah, it's still out there. Still trying to find some bids. It's just not doing a good job. Alright, currently on the 4-hour time frame for you degenerates out there trying to trade this on the weekend. You broke out of a downtrend, you're holding a level, you would be looking for a little bit of a pop to the upside. 4885 for Pi Network is a possibility if this thing can move. 10% to the upside. Possibility. So we're not bearish tonight. It's just we're waiting for movement. These stochastics are resetting to the upside while trading sideways. Has me a little worried. Not gonna lie. Has me a little worried. Market makers can do some weird stuff with that. Anyways, let's move right along from Pi. Let's check out Pengu, the long-awaited Pengu token. Let's see how high it got. Wow. We almost made the full retracement. So gosh darn close. Damn, but it did pull back far enough. We did maintain a level, which is great. We had this weird little pocket of liquidity down here. We maintained the pocket and we popped on out of there. Sweet. Awesome. Love to see it. So let's get rid of this because that doesn't matter. Let's get rid of this. That doesn't matter. Get rid of this. That doesn't matter. Get rid of this. All of that don't matter no mo. We are looking for the continuation to the upside because degenerates feel like this is worth something at these extravagant prices. I really want you guys to focus in here how much this has rallied. I really want you to focus in on that. Currently, it is up 450%, and you're requesting this. Up 450%, and you're like, but it could go more. Not a great area to buy. Not a great area of value, but, you know, people do what they're doing. At the high point, up nearly a 5x. And y'all are requesting at these pretty much all-time high levels. No pullbacks. No pullbacks at all. But okay, we're gonna dive into this. So if this happens to break above the 786 or the 886, personally speaking, I think this would be a great area for us to roll on over and start creating a new downtrend. Personally speaking, that's what I think would be great. But if it continues, we're going to be looking for 5344. Me personally, not even on the radar. I could care less about it. If you guys didn't request this, I would not be looking at this until the end of August or September, just to see how low it got. I remember those SHIB days, though. That's true. And then look at what happened to SHIB. It died. It died. Pengu hits 80 billion, and we are all like, well, should have bought it 4 cents. Nah. I still wouldn't feel bad about it because, noted, I stick to a plan. There are areas in which I find value where, for Pengu, it was down here or down here. Other than that, I do not buy any of this. I will never buy any of that because I understand how crypto cycles work. There is no real value here. The reason why it's pumping the way it is because it became a validator for Sol. That's all they did. They're not buying back their token like Bonk is. They're not doing anything. They became a validator, and all of a sudden, they pumped to the moon. And people are just nonstop buying. Did you miss AA? No, you didn't. Yes, you did. Holy shit, we did look at it. Wait, did I? Did I skip it? I don't know. We're going to look at it next. I might have skipped it. Let me see if I skipped it or not. But anyways, this is a possibility of upside if we continue going. We are literally at like one of the highest levels of resistance that it's currently at. So if it keeps going, great, awesome. You're going to just fly to the moon. You are so overbought on the daily, it's obnoxious. Your 50 simple is down here at 18894. Your 50 simple. You got a golden cross back here on the 25th. Or sorry, the 15th. This had a golden cross 10 days ago. And you're in the stratosphere. But for some reason, everyone's still buying. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't like it. It just, ugh. The advice is fundamentally sound, generally speaking. Yeah. Just buy XDC. It's going to pump like XRP. Whoa there, buddy. Whoa. Calm down there. Whoa. Oh, it's going to touch 50 again. And you take profit. That's funny. Either way, this thing is, it's crazy overbought. But if you're feeling like degenning your life away, you could see another 24% upside. Who knows? Maybe it keeps running. Who knows? We will see. You are resetting that stochastic on the daily very fast. So, hey, maybe it keeps going. Maybe I'll just have to be like, dang, bro, it just kept on running. Everybody's like, you missed out. I could care less. Plenty of other opportunities. Once you hit that 786, that's going to be a real, like, ooh, can you do it? Because if you roll over from there, brand new downtrend could be happening. It's a possibility, but who knows? Who very knows? Nobody knows. Anyways, that's Pengu. As of this moment, because you are broken out, you're expecting upside. And the breakout was this right here. I would appreciate a back test back to 38364, but it is a meme coin and it's the weekend. When the whales are away, the Degens will play. So watch this thing run. Maybe. I wouldn't go long or short it right now. It's been weirdly powerful, and I don't play that game. All right, let's go to AVAAI. Did I look at this? I don't think I did. I might have accidentally skipped it. I'm sorry if I skipped it. I did. All right, go out to the daily real fast. Let's see this thing. Degen and Keyboard Cat. All right, John. Degen and Key Cat. Unrelated question. Does being an X... Whoa. Yo, Rich, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Appreciate it. Snuckled Up got the membership. I actually don't even know who Snuckled Up is. Wow. Unrelated question. Being an ex-athlete give you an advantage dealing with the high and lows of trading? I am an ex-athlete. I don't know if it... I don't know. It's just kind of a part of my life to deal with stress. I don't have a clue. Maybe. I don't know. It's all psychology. If you can understand how to like lose and be fine with it, you're probably going to do all right with trading. If you don't know how and you start getting all pouty and pissy, you're probably going to do a really bad job, and this might not be a good place for you. So, I don't know how to answer that, really. I'll be honest, I don't know how to answer that. What I do know is if you are a high-level athlete, it does show you have dedication, which could very well help you in the long run when it comes to literally anything you do in life. So that could be a really big difference. Give me Dogecoin. Pascal? We looked at Dogecoin earlier. I guess we can loop around if you like. We looked at it in the beginning. It was literally the 5th token we looked at. If you feel like rewinding the 2 hours of stream that we've been in and looking at the TA for that, it looks like it could go to 35 cents. Otherwise, yeah, we can loop around. I guess. Alright, so right now, very nice breakouts, very nice holding levels of support. I love to see this. So, going down here, we're looking for the golden retrace, and we're going to see if there's some confluence here. So, going from here to here, high to low, and wow, looks like we're going to that golden retrace next. Sweet. So, AAVI, as long as you stay above 0.34, this thing is set up for a beautiful possibility of 119% upside. This looks pretty good. 35 cents would be perfect. Yeah, that's what it looks like it could get to right now, based off what it's doing. So yeah, this is what I see out of AVAAI. And your daily looks beautiful. You're above the 50 simple, bearish control zone, reset the stochastic. This actually could start rallying as soon as like today. So that's nice. Just need a breakout. It's like a Kit Kat. Give me a break. Anyways. By the way, guys, Chad of the chat tonight is Rich with the 1 gifted member. Thank you so much, Rich. You are absolutely amazing. Chad of the chat, everybody. Chad of the chat. Anyways, moving on from that. XDC. Alright, XDC here. There's a lot going on with this chart, I'll tell you what. Yeah, XDC is one of those weird ones. I do like that from this consolidation you made a higher high. That's great to see. I'm going to clear the chart though, so I'm not distracted. Okay. There we are. And there we are. Wow, former resistance acting as support. Love to see that. Let's go, baby XDC, right? I never stopped. Oh, dang. Rich saying he's been the Chad. Damn, who's going to dethrone Rich? I'm going to take him out. Alright. So we're looking for a continuation to the upside at this point. So let's look for some confluence. You made it to the bearish 5-0. You pulled back. You're finding support, resetting. Not overbought anymore. Look at the weekly and monthly. So bullish. I will look at those. And then right this moment, looks like that 618 is coming. Looks like the 618 is coming. So I'd be looking for this 33% upside first. But let's go ahead and check out the monthly real quick. Monthly, not bad. Not bad. Bounced firmly off of a level that was once a resistance on the monthly. Bouncing strong as support. Extremely bullish here. If you can get this push, this 33% push by the end of the month, bullishly engulfing all the negativity, this is going to be the most bullish thing out there. And we could sign off on more than likely seeing 22,026. So these are your 2 targets right now. And the possible new all-time high, 154% upside, is a possibility. To the moon. Just saying what's possible. We will see. We will see what it does. We just got to take it day by day, hour by hour. As of right now, I would solely be focusing on 33%. That's all I would be focusing on. Late for me, y'all. Have a good night. Make that money. D Oz, thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you have a wonderful night's sleep. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Soul moving? I don't know, maybe. Maybe it is. The target for Soul is like 225, so hopefully it's moving. I'm just looking forward to FWOG doing something, because we are in a 15x long on FWOG. Currently up 27%. FET, what are we doing here, FET? FET, we're down 1.65. FET, wake up. Wake up, FET. Anyways. If it hits that target, you sell 90% of your bag? No, not at all. I have long-term holdings of Solana, and yeah, no. It gets to 225, and I already sold off some of my Solana at, what was it, like 240? It hit 240 or something recently. I sold off, I think, like a quarter of my bag that I was holding since $12. But no, I think Solana is going to do way better than most people think. My honest to God price target is like $3,000 for Solana. A lot of people are like, there's no way. These bull runs get really weird. And now it has a spot ETF. I'm thinking the 3K could happen. You meant XDC? Oh. I wouldn't sell. So right now with XDC, 33%, I would probably only sell small portion of the bag, small portion, because it's such a higher low, so bullish. I would probably only take profit on like 25 to 30% of my bag here. Up here, I would sell off half. That's how I play it. Brett, what's up, Eric? How you doing? Sure, we can check out Brett. Just a reminder to the new viewers coming in, we have a 2 requests maximum. Otherwise, it's a $5 dono for every request after that. If you happen to become a member, not only do you get to jump the line, but also you get 3 requests per live stream. Not to mention we have a free Discord. You guys can join and request as many tokens as you need whenever I'm not live. I just get to it at my earliest convenience. That's the benefit of it being free. I don't feel like a slave to get them done right away. But yeah, all the links are in the description down below. You can join the Discord, and yeah, I also I post trade setups usually whenever I find them. If I'm not live, and I just post them in there so everybody can see them. And then if you happen to be a member, you link your Discord to the to your YouTube account. Then you get introduced to the members only channel, where you basically just get to see where all my trades are and my stop losses and take profits. So hopefully I can help you make $5 back. Matthew wants ADX. All right. Anyways, moving on. We have HNT. HNT. Interesting look here for HNT. Looks pretty interesting, pretty bullish-ish. I just don't like this area here. Actually, let's pull all those drawings back real quick. Now, this actually looks fine. So, nice downtrend. We're stuck in it for a while. Once we can finally break out of it, so what could happen is we could get a break to the upside and hold 419 as a support. If that happens, this could hit $7.11. Very well could happen. But also, this would be a continuation to the upside because it is a higher low. So after that happens and you confirm either the 419 or the 305, it has a possibility of running up to $15. HNT is one project that I do actually like, and I think it could do very good things. But as of now, we're in this long-term consolidation that maybe we don't even get a resolution till the end of the year. So HNT is just kind of consolidating and range bound for now. We'll see if it can break out. But as of right now, your best bet at the moment, 711, and that's provided you can get out. Moving on from HNT, ENS. Well, it looks like ENS is making its way up to $36. We had this thing marked out for a while. I guess that 3% worked out too, and then some. Sheesh. But get rid of all of that. Yeah, it looks like we are well on the way to 36.89, possibly 37.61. We have broken above 27.29 and held as support. Now we're getting that push to the upside. It's pretty straightforward at these levels because it's all resistance until you push straight through it and then you fall straight down. This one didn't really take long. That's nice. That was a nice quick one. Sorry it was so fast. My wife was okay with it. Hopefully you are too. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and move on to ICP. ICP, not bad. In between your 50 and 200 simple moving averages, you are maintaining a higher low, and looks like some bullish consolidation is happening. So this was acting as a resistance before. You couldn't even come down and touch it, surprisingly. Instead, you decided to use this level of support back here, where you barely tapped it. Unreal. Unreal. So we just got to keep looking for levels of support that we held. Oh, top of the range. Top of the range. Held the top of the range. Okay, I'm okay with that. Either way, we are still looking for anywhere between the 50 to 618 golden retrace. That is about a 99% move to the upside. The longer it takes, the more I just want to lower these down to realistic expectations, because this downtrend is holding you down, and it could hold you down for way longer than you're expecting. All the way till March of next year could be held down. Can we check out gravity? It's G. Okay, we'll check out some gravity. G. We shall check that out. Rebecca, hopefully you're still here. We will be checking out Sui, don't worry. We are flying through this as fast as possible. After we get through G, we're going to look at Google, and then we're at Sui. So don't worry, Rebecca, we're getting there. I remember the wonderful times when I had less viewership. Girls would just take the front of the line because I know they have better things to do. But, you know, here we are. Way more requests, way more demand. I had to change the rules. I'm sorry. 4-hour time frame. Doesn't look bad. Actually looks like it's getting ready to move. High stochastic, I hate that. I really do, but who knows? Maybe around 1 a.m. my time, it gets a move on. Right this very moment, for the move we're looking for is this. Getting us up, first off, 5873. Secondly, 6896. This could happen over the weekend if we are bullish. So maybe you see a 4.3, possibly up to a 22% move to the upside. We'll just have to wait and see how bullish we are. We'll have to wait and see. We've been range bound for a while now. We entered this range back here in March. Wow. 4 months? Jeez. 4 months of sideways consolidation. That's not nice. That's a long time. That's a really long time. Anyways, next up we have G. Gravity, right there. We're going to look at it on KuCoin. I don't like Poloniex. Wait. All of them same symbol? Great. We're going to look at it on OKX. Wait, that's Galaxy. Hold on. You said gravity. Shit. What's the price there? 137. 1368. It's the same. Hold on. 134. Same. So gravity / galaxy? This is a weird one. 136. It's weird. No problem, Rebecca. No problem. Okay. We're just going to look at it on the KuCoin chart. Ew. It's liquid. How low is this market cap? Oh, it's new. What the? Okay. You still haven't confirmed a low, and you do not have bullish divergence. The only positive that I'm seeing here is the fact that what was once acting as a support is acting as a support again. So that's literally the only level in which you're like, hey, we could go up more. Resetting the daily stochastic helps a lot, almost in neutral territory. So maybe, just maybe, you're going to get another higher high and a continuation to the upside. So I would only be looking at this for this right here. This is just me personally. It's low liquidity, low market cap. It could rally way further, but I would only be looking for 25% for now. That's all I'd be looking at right now. Let's see if we have a downtrend where, oh god, ew. What? Oh, this looks horrible. This looks horrible. The fact that you made a lower high here it's horrendous. That's really unfortunate. So you do start rallying strong, you're probably going to hit your head up against this downtrend and roll right on over really fast, and it'll catch a lot of people off guard. That's unfortunate. The reason why I say that is because last time you did, giant wick, and you pulled all the way down to new lows. Actually, all-time lows. So, right now, in the bullish control zone, possibly a 25% move to the upside, getting you to 01708. Sorry I don't have better news for you. I just think it's hot garbage. Sorry. Sorry. I wish I liked it more. I wish I did. I don't. Alright, Google. Let's check out Alphabet over here. Google. You're at the 786. You're there. But Google's a money-making machine. So I'm still thinking. It holds true. 248 could be coming. 248. That's what I'm aiming at. It's chugging along here. But if we check it out on the weekly, nowhere close to being overbought. This thing could just keep on riding into the sunset. And then the really cool thing that you did here, you put in a level that was acting as a resistance that could form a support. So as long as you stay above 180, this is fantastic. You're looking for 248 and all-time highs. So it looks great for now. If you lose 180, you might want to get out because it could come down to 166 from there. But this thing is a little cash cow. It's really hard for it to be bearish. Suey. Alright, Suey. Wow, on the breakout. On the weekly. The weekly looks solid. Daily looks great for that upside. We're looking for 470 right now. We are looking for 470 right now. Maybe this weekend. Who knows? But Suey looks like it's born, ready to rip. 17% upside. You put 215 calls for late September. That's a long way out. Holy smokes. Gambling degenerate. I don't think that's gambling on Google. I mean, their latest earning reports was like, we don't know how to lose money. We just don't know what's going on, bro. We just keep making money. So it's really hard to bet against them. And they have that whole Willow chip thing, and yeah, no, there's a lot going for Google right now. A lot going for Google. Same with Suey here. Suey looks great. If it gets a continuation, I mean, first off, you're looking for the 786. 886 would be the next target at 495. You break that 886, I mean, we might be looking at all-time highs for Suey, getting you all the way up to $7.66. Given enough time, it's a possibility. But as of right now, I'm just looking for that 17% upside move. Don't fall below 351. Just don't fall below 351. Stay above it. I don't think you have much to worry about with Suey, especially on the weekend. Weekends, generally speaking, are very strong for Suey because these degenerates just are like, hey, let's get some Suey. Yeah, let's do it, bro. And then they buy Suey. So, Sui looks strong. Sui looks real strong. Fresh breakout of a downtrend. It's good. Oh, Mitch won? One. That is not it. What the hell was this thing supposed to be? Michelin or something? Michelin? Michelin ticker symbol. Wow, that wasn't even close. MGDDY. Jesus.
MGDDY. According to Robinhood, Michelin, MGDDY stock price quote, and News Robinhood.
Okay. Cool. Why not? Let's go out to the weekly. Is this like the tires? Michelin tires? Oh. Hopefully you stay above that. Hopefully you stay above that, because this could be really pretty. It looks like you're going to stay above it. You are above that 50 simple. You're resetting your indicators. Looks great. Hold on there. Hold on there, Bob. Hold on there. Oh, that's not good. That's actually really bad. Whoa. Oh, dear sweet baby Jesus. What are we doing here? It already reset, so I guess that doesn't matter, but that's not ideal, in my opinion. You're putting in a higher low, so I can readjust this. You're in a consolidation. It's not a great one, but you're in a consolidation. Looks like you're just going to be bouncing around here until the end of next year. Oh, God. All right, well, enjoy the range. Maybe you come back down to 1647. Maybe you hit the top of the trend at $20.09. This is not fantastic. Not fantastic. I don't like that. All right, we're going to move away from that. Degen. Degen. Go into the daily. So Degen, we had things marked out. Oh, and it's disrespecting it. No. Fortunate. I think it's time for bed. Wow, Rich, going to bed early. Holy shit. Are you feeling okay? Are you sick? I guess Degen could come all the way back down here now. 3299. Because you did lose a level. Fortunate. Not me. Are you talking about me? It's only 11 o'clock for me. What are we talking about? Also, looks like my FWOG trade is doing pretty well. We're up 42% on it. We're doing pretty good. Pretty good. How's FET? FET is so boring. Unfortunate. You look tired? No, I just don't have my glasses on. This is just how I look. If I had my glasses on, you would not notice a difference at all. This is what children do to you. Gives you bags. It's awful. But no, I also have a beer to finish. 2 beers to finish. Beer and a half. My wife's beer and my beer. Yeah, most people don't realize what I actually look like because I'm always wearing my blue light glasses. I just happened to leave them in the other room tonight, so I was like, oh, well, oops. Oh well. Anyways, right now we are resetting the stochastic. We're in the bearish control zone. If Degen can get some bids, I would be still looking for this 6, 5, 5, a lot of 5s. I'd be looking for that. But we are just selling off here. People don't like to give Degen a chance. You have support sitting down here at 3299. So if you do continue falling, I'd look for support right there. and then eventually getting a breakout and confirming your lows is going to be a really big deal. But as of right now, because we've fallen so far, I can adjust my downtrend here. If we fall below these levels, we could find ourselves way back down at this value area low, which is our all-time low. Could be a double bottom at 1893. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but it is a possibility that you all should mentally prepare for. So, yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. But Degen, not looking the best right now. It's not looking the best. Could be a lot better. Alright, moving on. Key Cat. Yeah, that's what it is. Keyboard Cat. Where did we look at this last? CoinX? CoinX. I was betting on 31% downside. Yikes. Looks like it's falling. Even more yikes. But we could catch some bids. You have support sitting below you. If they try and use this weird ass level of support at 3706, it'll kind of make me mad. Not gonna lie to you. But if you happen to do that, let's check your 4-hour real quick. 4-hour doing you hardly any favors. Hardly any favors at all. Oh. Ew. Why would I have to look at this? So this area was acting as a resistance right above the 3295 at 3512. Maybe you come down and you touch that. Just maybe. If you come down and touch that and you hold it, awesome, great. We could start rallying to the upside, and we'll be looking for this 7830 level playing out. But if the market gets a little bullish and a little poopy, or bearish and poopy, yeah, coming back down to 2684, strong possibility. Until you break out of this downtrend, I'm going to stay bearish. Once you break out and you hold a level of support, then I get very bullish. So as of right now, pretty bearish. Pretty darn bearish. Looking for way more downside. If you get the break in the back test, 111% upside. Could be magnificent. It just needs to put in the hard work. Alrighty. Doge as a repeat Dogecoin. So Doge is currently broken out, which is phenomenal. We're looking for a move up to 26,253 for the 618 golden retrace on this tiny move down. This is based off your 1-hour time frame. This is how I like to trade during the week also. So what I would be personally looking for is Doge to make this tiny little move here. Nice little 10% move to the upside. But over time, getting this golden retrace at 34,839. What we're looking for Doge. Brett is next. I believe Brett is on my watch list because I do like trading that little S coin. Where are you at, Brett? Where are you at? Wow, ton is up 4%. Not bad. There's Brett. There's Brett. Oh, you little turd nugget. Alright. It did not go as low as I was expecting, but you are still maintaining this nice little uptrend here. You haven't really tested it yet, but looking pretty good. Pretty darn good. We can get rid of this. Oh, at the 100%. So we are maintaining a level of support based off this previous support back here. The 5283. We don't want to lose that. We really don't. Here's our downtrend here. Alright. Get rid of that, because now, where did we get? We almost got the 618, but now we're looking for that continuation to the upside. Oh my, oh my. At this point, the longer time frame, we're looking for 131% upside. For the shorter time frame, we're just going to go right here as a continuation to the upside. This could take you a week to play out. 7653. We could very well be looking at this right here. 35% upside. Stop loss, I would put it at 5148. So I'd put my stop for the 35% move. So yeah, Brett looking like it could have a real degenerate style weekend. Let's see what it does. See what it does. Moving on from Brett, we got ADX and our last request of the evening. So ADX is going to the daily. Interesting look here. So we're going to focus on this right here. And we are going to focus on this right hither. Because we are above it and we are back testing it, brother. Woo! Alright. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Holy crap. Does that line up? No way, right? There's actual no way, right? Because this is just like a off. Stick to it. There we go. Stick to it. Oh my Lanta. It tried so hard to break out. And then it got shoved back down. Wow. It tried so very hard to break out. Oh my Lanta. But the positive here, you're deep enough in this. You could get that breakout any day. Or it could wait until November to get a real run. However, at this moment in time, you are definitely looking for that golden retrace after the double bottom. Sweet. Just maybe. 2171 is your target. Just maybe. This thing could become a 5-star athlete. Could be. Looking for 87% to the upside. After you get that, you'd look for confirmation of your lows or even a higher low. And then you can start arguing with the idea of brand new highs. But until that happens, till you get this 87% upside, you're basically just like, please, for the love of Jim Corn, don't go lower. Who's Jim Corn? I don't have a clue, but I said it. I said it. We just lost Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne. Jim Corn needs to be born. Whoever Jim Corn is. There you go. Your double bottom sitting at 0724. Double bottom and a mildly higher low. Man, oh man. And of course, you're at the top of a range, so be careful here. Be careful here. Top of a range. How very strange. How very strange. A lot of levels here to fight through, so this could take a while. Could take a while. Wow, that FET trade really is not going anywhere, is it? We're down 3% on the FET trade? Sheesh. Sheesh. Probably should have traded a meme coin. Dang, would have been moving. Our Flog trade. It's adequate. Up 42%. It's adequate. It's alright. It's alright. I'll take it. I'll take it. Anyways, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed me flying through all these requests, because this was a very strong one for all of you. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you decide to join the Discord and join the community. Also, drop your favorite meme in there. We need more memes. We are lacking on the memes. Other than that, I will be back tomorrow, so I do look forward to seeing some new shiny faces out here. And hopefully your trades are going well. Hopefully you're getting all those dubs, getting those wins, getting those gains. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, well, you can leave them in the Discord. Other than that, hopefully I see you tomorrow. Keep your stop losses tight, everybody. Deuces. Much love. Take it easy. I'm out of here.